Echo Cosmos, day 11 of Self-Expansion Challenge. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to say or just how I'm going to be doing this one, really, because I'm not going to lie. I find myself, like currently keeping up, well, because I'm over here thinking keeping up with the Kardashians. Anyway, um, but I'm noticing with myself, and obviously, self-expansion challenge is literally just me in real time reflecting, and I'm just recording it. But I feel renewed. I feel very comfortable in my vessel. I feel very comfortable in my being, and I want to say this. Like, this has been long overdue because I never felt so comfortable in my skin like I do now. I never felt so comfortable in my body like I do now. I never felt safe with myself. Like, I'm not rushing at anything. Like, I'm not getting up every day, rushing, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I'm literally just like, I literally just got out of bed. I'm like, oh, I just want to record. Like, let's record. You know, like, I'm not in a rush to do anything. I'm not rushing myself. I'm pacing myself. I'm moving slowly with myself. I'm allowing myself to move with life. And it's like so cool because I remember there, like a few months ago, like 5 months ago, I was always in fight or flight. Like, I was living in survival mode, and now I'm not even living in survival mode. Like, I'm not even living in survival mode, and I need to clean up. I'm not even gonna lie. I need to clean up my room, but that's okay. Cause I just been chilling. I just been cool. I've just been cool and calm and collected. I've just been reflecting a lot. I've been reflecting a lot, and obviously, reflection is a daily thing. But I've been reflecting more than I ever been. Um, I do find myself being on social media less scrolling. Even though I do scroll, I'd still, like, it's lesser, right? I'm not watching as much videos now. I'm slowly starting to integrate into everything. It's like not fully like a full routine, but like it's here and there. There's things here and there. I slept in today. It's Sunday, so I slept in. Um, yeah. And I love God because God literally had to wake me up. Like, God literally had to wake me up. So, yeah, that was that. And I don't know, I just feel like life is good. Life is going really good right now. Like I'm not bracing for anything bad to happen too, which is so cool. And I know that like everything around me right now is more alive. Like, it feels more alive. I'm more present. I'm not too far off in the future, and I'm not too far off in the past. I'm like right now. Like right now. And I don't know, just noticing that difference, noticing that change within myself, because I am no longer resonating with the old me, the old version of me. Like, I'm no longer resonating with that version of me. I gotta do some laundry, baby. So I'm gonna take you down there with me. All right, so I'm in the basement. I'm finna do my laundry, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, I got stuff in my pocket. I'm not gonna lie to you. The change that I'm experiencing now is actually not what I expected. Like, I was not expecting to be where I am today. You know? And I find myself being less worried, less anxious. Hold on, I wanna alternate this. I find myself being less anxious, less. Oh, wow, look at you seeing those feeling up the basement. But anyway, I find myself being less anxious, less worried and stuff. Even though like those feelings still come up, they don't hold as much weight as they used to. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel more like calm, gathered. I feel more gathered, like I got myself together. You know what I'm saying? And even me like getting up to do laundry, like I'm just doing laundry. Like I'm not contemplating, I'm not going back and forth with myself. I'm literally just doing laundry. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a new thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Like having to um operate differently is weird, right? Because you never really did that before, right? Never experienced anything new other than absolute chaos. I mean, I'm not experiencing chaos at all. I like the house that I'm living in, that I'm staying in, the program is peaceful. Like it's peaceful. Nothing's going crazy, nothing's happening. And it's like crazy because I would never have thought. I would never have thought to be here. I'm not gonna lie, look at the basement. Isn't it scary? You wanna go see that room? Let's go see that room. But I never would have thought to be like in the position I am in. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, look at this room. Baby, that scared me. I'm finna go upstairs now, cause you know what I'm saying? Um, but like I never would have thought. And I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Because it's like, whoa. I'm doing new things now. I'm in a new place. I'm literally thinking of new things. I want to be. Listen to that. It's so quiet. Nobody's yelling. I'm not looking over my shoulder to see who's going to hate or not hate, but spy on everything that I'm doing. Like, no. Okay. I might just have to film myself cleaning up my room then. Let me. Oh, shoot. Dropping pencils and stuff. Oof. You know what? This might just be a spring cleaning video. I'm not even gonna lie. That might be fun. Wow. Name is erased from there. That's a little too crazy. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, I'm dancing. I'm leaving TikTok. Damn. Okay. So This is gonna be hold on. This is gonna be like a spring cleaning video where I'm literally just gonna be cleaning my room. Right? Like, yeah, cleaning up the room. I honestly, first of all, let me just show you my room now. Like, it's okay, you know. Got my bed. My bed is all messed up. Dresser is all crazy looking. Uh, you know, the desk is the desk. It's actually not even that dirty for real, but you know, tidying up, cleaning up. So that's what we're about to do, and we're about to just do the damn thing, and we're just gonna clean up. So yeah, um, let's start with the bed first, really. But like I was saying, I feel less being in fight or flight. Like I'm not in fight or flight as much. You know, I'm more calm, and I have more focus than I did when I was like in those environments. Like when I was back with my family and stuff. Like I wasn't able to focus as much because I was so focused on looking over my shoulder and seeing if people would be spying on me or listening in on me or some shit like that. And I don't even have to worry about that. Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I shouldn't. You know? Because, one, like, I'm down here by myself. Like, I'm down here by myself. Okay? I don't live in this place alone. Like, there's other people in the program with me. And so I'm literally living with other people. But they're all upstairs. I'm literally the only one downstairs. So, you know? So I'm literally just down here and I have my own room. And I'm like, you know, so I can literally do all the recording, all of the videos, all of the things that I want to do and not care. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna have to sit you up because I kind of want you to see like the ground too. Or something like that. Just be a little bit higher. Uh, I feel like that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Um, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's less. I'm not gonna lie though. So to be less bright, you know, I can work in the dark. It's not even that dark either. So, you know, but um, being more at peace. And like I said when in the beginning, like I feel more comfortable in my body and my vessel where I don't have to constantly try to escape my reality, right? In fact, I'm doing the opposite. I'm shaping my reality into what I want it to be. Like I'm saying I want to be a content creator, so I might as well just record myself cleaning up my room, right? You know? To just have that extra like oomph to it, if that makes sense. Dang, I need to put this on. Hold on. Oh wait. Boom. Okay. Besides, I kind of wanted the self-expression challenge to be more like vlogs anyway. So, you know, I'm gonna be talking while I'm moving all around, you know what I'm saying? But either way it go, I'm still grateful for where I am today because, I mean, there were literally a point in time where when I did leave my family, I had nowhere to go. Okay, I had nowhere to go. I was scared. Okay, I had no like clue what I was doing, like how everything would turn out, and literally God showed me like everything was going to work out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, and I and it's like I had nothing to worry about. Like I don't have to worry about a thing because the next thing in my life is literally start creating the stuff that I want to actually do in my life. And even with that, I have nothing to worry about because it is going to work out, in a way that is probably even going to surprise me. Hold on, I kind of want to turn up the hue because I'm moving all over the place and, you know, but like I was saying, I have no idea where my life is going to take me, but the steps for for that itself is going to vary. And I'm actually willing to take the necessary steps to get stuff done, even though it's small and stuff. And sometimes I might not feel like it, but most of the times, like even with that energy of like feeling like, oh, I'm tired of doing something, oh, I don't want to do something, or oh, I don't feel like doing it. Like even with that, like that energy is starting to loosen up, which is good because sometimes we just need that. But yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, so I have this carpet here, right? Oh shoot, I have this carpet here, and it was here, and I want to do like working out on yoga and stuff, so I can literally just use that as a yoga mat, which is cool. So I just have it in the middle of my floor, which is actually nice, right? So yeah, um, making up the bed real quick. But anyway, I and I'm really grateful too because I never gave up on like my dreams. Even now, like I would never really expect to be where I am today if I gave up. And there were so many times where I did wanted to give up. You know what I'm saying? There were so many times where I didn't even feel like keep where I didn't even feel like I should keep going because it's like no point. Like people keep attacking me. I'm always attracting these things. I don't know why. And now I'm literally attracting literally better for my life. You know what I'm saying? Literally better for my life. And there's no other way around it. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way around that. Because who I have become is different. I'm no longer the person who I was literally fucking yesterday or the person I was last week. I'm constantly changing. I care about my growth and evolution. I take that very seriously. And I change at a rapid rate. And I have grown so comfortable with change, even if it's uncomfortable. Like, I've grown comfortable with change. In fact, I even crave it. Like, being the same, doing the same thing over and over again, it's actually scary for me personally. That's why, like, excuse me, that's why when I am like doing something the same or like having like the same thing or like old things that I used to do keep coming up, it kind of makes me nervous because it's like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to be stuck with this. Like, why am I still doing the same thing? But then I also have to realize, like, change is also a slow process. Change works at its own pace. It's not rapid. Like, sometimes how we want things to move, because we sometimes want things to move faster than it should be, but it's really not. I was checking the time. Anyway, but with that, it's like, I finally understand now that dang, what the fuck was I even saying? Damn, what the fuck was I saying? I lost my train of thought. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway. Oh, right. Change. Change at a rapid rate. I've grown comfortable with change. I'm more acceptable to change. I like change actually. In fact, I don't like being the same and I don't like doing the same thing over and over again, even though I find comfort and familiarity in that. I also don't want that because it will keep me stuck and stagnant, and I don't want to be stuck and stagnant. You know what I'm saying? I want to constantly evolve, but I also have to know that constantly evolving also comes with b- being in flow with the pace, understanding that I don't have to speed up. I can slow down and evolve. You know what I'm saying? And when before I left, I was always, oh my gosh, okay, the next thing and 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 the next thing. Okay, and the next thing. But now I'm more like, okay, let me get to know this energy that I'm in now. Like, okay, I'm in this energy. Let me get to know this energy. You know what I'm saying? Let me experience this energy before tomorrow, because tomorrow is when the energy starts changing. Is when I change again. Because every single day, I'm no longer the same. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of cool. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's like getting to understand myself in that way, understanding like, okay, I need to pace myself, I need to be calm with myself, I need to chill, I need to chill out, baby, and move at a pace that's actually going to be conducive for my growth and for my evolution. You know what I'm saying? And not rushing myself, not overextending myself. And then also setting healthy boundaries with not only other people, but with myself too. That right there is, that one is, I want to say, between setting boundaries with other people and setting boundaries with yourself, setting boundaries with yourself is more challenging because these are boundaries that you have to constantly every day be in integrating, right? And then not only that, you also have to be grounded in your present reality, so much so where nothing can tear you off of your own boundaries with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And being more sovereign when it comes to your internal state and not allow your external reality to govern my internal state. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I have learned so much to know that if anything in my physical reality is over here looking chaotic and shit, and people over here acting weird and shit, that does not mean that my internal state has to be all chaotic and wavy and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just had to learn how to be patient with myself, to be grounded with myself, to be more integrated into my human experience. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why this is in my room. But it literally is that simple, for real. Because oftentimes when we think of stuff like this, it'd be like, oh, what the fuck are you even talking about? You know, some people will not understand what I'm saying because a lot of people don't really are in tune with themselves to the fact, are even in tune with the unseen realm in general. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will be like, oh, you're talking about spirituality. Oh, that's woo. Oh no, I don't know about that. I don't know about that stuff. Because it sounds scary. It sounds unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I used to be one of those people who used to like not judge spirituality, but be like, I don't know, like I don't know, like question it, like side eyeing it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm in it, I see like why it's crazy. I see why people will be looking at that like, oh, I don't know about that. But you know what I'm saying? Because it is scary. Like I'm not even gonna lie. But once you learn that integrating this, when you have divine protection, when you have like when you're in the covenant of God, maybe, you know, when you're connected to source, you no harm can come near you. Exactly. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, you know. And that is just a simple truth that literally everybody should know. But again, also not everybody is like a God's person. Everybody, a lot of people don't really like the topic of God, which is weird to me. Well, it's not weird to me because a lot of religions forced people to be Christian. A lot of the American is based on the colonization of Christianity anyway. So it's like you know you know so it's kind of like a iffy, like, oh God, like, oh, you're talking about God again, oh, you're so religious. But I'm not religious at all. I just have a relationship with the source, with God, the point of creation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not nothing religious anyway, because God's source itself is not religious. So you know I don't know. I just find it so interesting, like how people would like not seek for themselves. People don't want to think for themselves or want to seek out knowledge for themselves. Because I'm not gonna lie, I have to ask source, like, for understanding and for wisdom and stuff like that. Because you know what I'm saying. Because one of the stories in the Bible was King Solomon and how he asked for wisdom and stuff. And I was reading Ecclesiastes, and there was somewhere in there was like having understanding was clear and stuff, and I was like, okay, I want that too. I want understanding. That was like one of the first things I really asked for, was understanding, and to be able to comprehend what I'm understanding. So I asked for comprehension and I asked for understanding, and that was like one of the first blessings that God has given me. And I'm so grateful that it has built up over time. Like, it gotten stronger over time, where I can literally comprehend the most complex shit and understand it, and then talk about it in such a simple way for other people to understand. And I'm so grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing is that I don't really like when people play with my intelligence, for real, because people will see me like, okay, I mean, I do like it because I like when people underestimate me, but then at the same time it's fucking annoying because it's like, you don't know me. You never even had a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you may think because of my outward appearance that I don't know anything and that I can't comprehend anything, but I genuinely can understand a lot of things. I can understand a whole bunch of things that you don't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's my whole thing when it comes to experiencing other people who feel like I'm naive, or feel like I'm dumb, and feel like that I'm not smart enough to understand certain things. But I can literally comprehend your whole life in 1 second, like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not like trying to be like arrogant or like prideful or anything. That's literally simply the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I asked for understanding and comprehension like in the first year, like the first month of my relationship with Source. And it literally gotten stronger over time. You know what I'm saying? So having to deal with other people and their issues and stuff, it's like, okay, yeah. But then I also understand and I know that that has nothing to do with me, because a lot of people will feel like other people are not as smart, so they can feel more smarter within themselves because they're also insecure. But they are 9 times out of 10 are acting like that from a subconscious place. They're not actually acting like that from a malice place. Sometimes people do act from a malice place with consciousness, consciously understanding what they're doing, which is weird. Stay away from those people, because them, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times people are not really aware of their own insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody is trying to do that internal work on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's really a personal issue. It's not really an issue that I have to like deal with every day on a daily basis, because I do know that everybody's not doing the internal work that I am doing. Not everybody's walking the same path that I'm walking on. And you know what I'm saying? And that's also okay too, because not everybody have to walk that path. Everybody don't have to be as understanding and complex as I am. No, that's simply just saying, like, other people can do their own seeking as well. They just choose not to because they're so comfortable in their familiarity, you know? So that's really that. That's really that. Cause I like it's like dealing with like it's like dealing with unawakened souls that not actually are aware of what's really going on for real. That are not actually fully conscious. They're just operating within their body. They're just operating within their ego. They're not actually awakened souls for real. You know what I'm saying? So, that's really that. Oh, and I also want to show you. So I finished the drawing. Her name is Queen Inferno. This is her. Queen Inferno. I mean, I did draw another lady too. I don't think I showed anybody this, but I want to, just because I have it out. This sketchbook, I haven't even been drawing like half of the pages. I'm literally like half of the pages in. I only been writing. I haven't like fully drawn. Like, yes, I have drawn some character. Yes, I have drawn, but most of this sketchbook is writing, cause I'm a writer mostly, and I like writing. Um, you know, I'm not gonna lie, if you really sit down and read my notebooks and my journals and all the shit that I be writing, it'd be like, how the fuck are you thinking like this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm aware of that myself. Like, I'm aware that the way I think is deeper and it's not like other people. Like, one of a kind, for real, for real. And when people hear that, they feel like, oh, that's so arrogant and prideful. But it's not arrogant and prideful when you know who you are. Like, that is so weird. Like, okay, you know who you are. So why are, like, you know what I'm saying? So why would I have to be prideful and arrogant when I know who I am and I know my capacity of my own understanding, of my own way of being. You know what I'm saying? But insecure people feel like things are prideful because it makes them uncomfortable about their own, you know? But anyway, this is her. I feel like, okay, so I have a drawing. Her name is Diamond, okay? And this is one. I'm gonna just show y'all. I'm gonna just show you. She was the first one in this sketchbook that I bought for my 19th birthday. It was a gift to myself, baby. And I can't believe I'm about to be 20 this year. Like, I'm literally about to be 20 this year. So, baby. Anyway, this is Diamond. Okay? And I feel like this right here is Diamond's mother. I feel like I see that. Yeah, this is Diamond's mother. I feel like that works out. Yeah, that's Diamond's mother. This is Diamond's mother. She got that motherly energy to her. And then Diamond's like that teen, not that teen. She's more like the young, youthful, you know what I'm saying? Princess energy, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, women are my source of inspiration. Okay? Cause like, how can you? Cause this is my thing too that I don't really understand too. Because it's like, okay, well, one, I'm gay and non-binary, so but I'm also in the male body. But anyway, I never really understand guys and men who misuse women, who see women as just objects, as sex tools, as like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of seeing the beauty of a woman, for real. You know what I'm saying? To instead of seeing the divine feminine energy that they hold and seeing that, because literally they're literally like the blueprint of humanity, okay, baby? Like, literally, we all come from women. So it makes no sense for humanity to treat women so shitty. Like, it makes no sense. How the fuck you even think like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, I never really understood the whole concept of that. Like, oh, a man is in charge of a woman, but the woman created the man. I'm confused. You know, like the man came from the woman. So how is the man in charge of the woman when the man came from the woman? You know what I'm saying? And it's also not even that. It's just like it's always have to be like a gender battle. Like, baby, it don't need to be that. Y'all both can show up together, working together and being in union with each other. That's originally supposed to be the plan, but y'all want to turn everything into everything else. Like, that shit don't make no sense. But anyway, I guess this is like talking with Echo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking with Echo, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm just talking about random topics that just be coming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like one of those guys or one of those people that really just be the thinking. You know what I'm saying? And writing and just reflecting and just like trying to gain more knowledge. I really like knowledge. I really do. I really do. And I really do not like school though. I don't like school. That's the only thing. Don't even get me started on that though. Don't. I'm not even gonna go down that hole right now. I'm not even gonna get stuck in that hole right now. At all. At all. Anyway, I feel like I'm done, but I'm not actually done for real. Because like I still have my desk to do and then I have up there to do. But like other than that, like I am basically pretty much done. I just have to sweep the floor and mop as well, and then I will officially be done. You know, because I'm not a messy person. I never have been. I always loved cleaning up, and I really enjoy cleaning up. Like I like it's like one of those things I really do enjoy doing because it is very therapeutic and it really does help you think a lot. You know what I'm saying? So whenever like I will be in charge of cleaning up the house or like cleaning up or like doing something extra, like I will enjoy doing that. Like I have no problem cleaning up. I really love cleaning up. Like I'm a really clean person. I'm not really like a dirty person that likes to sit in filth. I'm not really like that for real. I'm really and one of my big things too is people saying that I'm lazy. I can never, oh my goodness. Look, look, that right there, I will never give a fuck about anybody who's saying that I'm lazy. Cause baby, you have no idea who the fuck I am. And it's that simple. Cause how can you say I'm lazy but you never even know how I live? You never even knew how I lived. Baby, I came from a messy house and still cleaned up that bitch. So it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? You have no idea where the fuck I came from. You have no idea where the fuck I did. And even if you did see that I was lazy and was sitting in a messy room, I'll still get up and clean that bitch still. You know what I'm saying? So it really makes no sense to even say that I'm lazy because I'm far from lazy. Okay? And then also, if I was truly lazy, baby, I wouldn't be working on myself. That simple. You know what I'm saying? I would not be working on myself. I would not be working on my internal state. I would not be seeking God the way that I am. I would not be doing the shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would not be recording. I would not be trying to record. I would not be a content creator. I would not be trying to make my own business. I would not be trying to build a life for myself and for my children and for my children's children and for my children's 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 children. That's not lazy, baby. But if you, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, people be projecting in all types of shit. To like all types of shit. All types of shit. And don't know anybody from a can of paint. Like I don't really get that for real. Cause how the fuck you can say that, oh this is that type of person, this is that type of person, but you never had a whole fucking conversation with that person to begin with. I never can get that. Oh dang, I just spilled my water. But I can never understand that. How do you really sit and look at somebody and be like, oh no, I know what they be doing. I know that type of person. I know what they be doing. But you never actually sat and have a conversation, a full conversation with that person for you to actually understand them for who they are. You know what I'm saying? For you to actually see, wait, they're actually not like this at all. They're actually completely different at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? to really know a person for who they are and how they show up, and not having a preconceived notion of who you think they are. You know what I'm saying? I like I don't deal with people like that. I really don't. And I don't care to get to know anybody who already have a preconceived notion of somebody, because you already thought that I was some way, and you know what I'm saying? But then actually when like it's like when somebody actually encounters somebody who's actually able to see for real, then it's like, okay, baby, you know what I'm saying? I see you for all of you. I don't even have to have a preconceived notion, because your behavior is already telling me everything I need to know, baby. You know? But anyway, it's like it's like interesting. Like human behavior is so interesting to me, which is why I really like psychology and human behavior. I took a human behavior class at my school, and like it's like people will automatically show you who they are by what they are interested in, by the questions that they ask, by the things that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like my teacher brung up, my human behaviors teacher, he brung up a topic about some philosopher, right? But this philosopher had weird views. His views was so weird, especially when it comes to the sexual part, where it was like, oh, a boy will be jealous of his father and have it's like weird shit like that. And it's like, okay, but you chose this person out of all the philosophers in the world. You chose this person to teach your class. That tells me everything I need to know about you. You know what I'm saying? What a person talks about tells me everything I need to know about you. How you move and how you operate tells me everything I know about you. You know what I'm saying? Their body language, their pauses, like bro, human behavior is so predictable. If you really truly understand human like nature at its essence, at its core, and then understand psychology and how the mind truly works, bro, I'm telling you can know how somebody thinks just by them talking alone. Just by them talking alone. Just by them talking alone. You know what I'm saying? And then you can also, like, I mean, like, just like, oh, it's like a full scope of shit that people don't really understand that they're giving away, because they're subconsciously operating from a place of ego, from a place of, oh, this is me, right? And so they're not fully aware of themselves, right? This is why the internal work, this is why the healing work, this is why the shadow work is so important, because self awareness is key. Because you know what I'm saying? But anyway, because you have to be able to read yourself before anybody can read you, baby. Before anybody can read you, you have to be able to read yourself before anybody can read you. That's like one of my big tips right now. You have to be able to read yourself before anybody reads you. Oh, that's actually a really good motto. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to live like that. The way I already do. But like that's the thing. That's the, that's the thing. It's like you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but this is why I really love knowledge like that, because I really love like the real deep knowledge of subconscious things, like people, well, not other people, but like just like the world only pays attention to the outward appearance, to the surface level, and even down, like even to the middle part where they go a little bit deeper, but they don't go even deeper. No, baby, I went to the depths, baby. You know what I'm saying? I went to the deepest, darkest seas, and I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to the deepest, darkest seas, and I'm still there. I'm still there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, how can you truly be more alive when you're just living on the surface, when you're just being in the middle? Like, no, go deeper. Go deeper. You will never know what you find if you go deeper. You know what I'm saying? You will never know what you truly experience when you go deeper. You know? Because when you truly go deeper within yourself, within any type of knowledge, but just this is specifically what I'm talking about is within yourself. Get to know yourself on a deeper level. You can never know yourself fully. You know what I'm saying? Because you're infinite. You are literally a piece of infinite. You are literally a piece of source itself. Source, the point of creation, God is infinite in all its ways. So why would they create pieces of themselves and not be infinite as well? Yeah, we have human limited perception and human limited understanding, but that's what the divine comes in. Because when you have God by your side, you and your like, you don't even have to worry about you being stuck in your human ways, because you're literally depending on the knowledge of God, baby. You're literally depending on the knowledge of God. That's what it is. You're not really doing anything else. You're really just focusing on what you're truly paying attention to, what you're truly learning, what you're truly understanding, what you're truly comprehending. And you can't do that while you're on the surface. You cannot do that while you're stuck in the middle. You cannot do that while you're just memorizing other knowledge. You have to find out for yourself. That's why it's seek and you shall find. You know what I'm saying? Seek and you shall find. You know what I'm saying? And then also, a lot of people be afraid to ask too. Ask and you shall receive. Hello? Like, ask and you shall receive. Ask and it shall be given to you. Every single, like, knowledge is free. Understanding is free. Comprehension is free. It's free. You have existence that's free. You're not being paid to exist, baby. You didn't have to pay to exist. You know what I'm saying? That's why I never understand, why the fuck is there even a cost of living to begin with? You know? Like, shit like that makes no sense. Why the fuck do I have to pay to live in a house? Right? And it's like, oh, it's the system. Oh, it's the system. That's just the system we live in. Yeah, but if you truly understand the mechanics of the system was never created for the people. The system was created for people and their egos to act like they're gods. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the people. As much as they want to have the illusion that the system is for the people, it's truly not, and we know this. We know this because if it was, we wouldn't have no fucking Epstein files. They wouldn't be over here making these fucking laws to ban trans people from having fucking license. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing. If the system itself was truly for the people, we would not have a fucking cost of living. We would not have these laws. We would not have these people over here hiding the fact that they were in the Epstein files. And I hate to break it to you, baby, it's way deeper than the Epstein files itself. Okay? So anyway, let's get on with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on with that. Like, this is the thing. And people be afraid to say this shit. We all know the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's just nobody want to say the shit. Like, come on now. I think all these little fake shit and this little program shit, all this shit don't matter at all. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people in authority roles actually love authority. As much as they want to say, oh, it's for the people and it's for helping the people, it's truly for them to boost their egos, to feel like they're actually doing some shit. But when they encounter somebody that's actually doing some shit, then you're doing wrong. Oh no, you're doing wrong. That's why they had to kill so many innovators. That's why they had to kill so many people who was actually about to make a change, because the people that was actually about to make a change was finna rock their shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Cause y'all done got me on the topic of fucking politics, bro. Bro. This is why I love this. I love this, bro. Because this is like one of my big things that I love talking about. Because I can easily comprehend a lot of things. This is the thing. I said this before and I said it again. I'm going to say it again. I can understand basically anything if you truly allow me to understand it. You know what I'm saying? I can literally watch a 2-minute video of somebody ranting, speed talking through a whole political thing, and I can understand it word for word. This is the type of personal power that we need to step into. God was not asking for us to be fucking timid. God was asking us to be infinite. God was asking us to be ourselves, to be what we were truly created for, baby. This is fucking sovereignty in real time. Okay? Now, I'm basically done cleaning up, but I haven't even swept or mopped the floor. I spilled fucking water on my carpet, so it's wet. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. Cause we over here spilling the tea, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, and then also here's another thing too. You know, we're switching gears, but you know how like when people will like have like dramas and shit, like people who like overly infatuated with drama and likes that type of energy and like that tit for tat energy and likes to like like go at it with somebody. What the fuck does that even like? How do you even? What is the purpose of that? Because if we truly think of the mechanics, the true mechanics of drama, what the fuck? How is it even contributing to purpose? How is it helping my destiny in any type of way? If only that, I don't understand the whole point of going tit for tat and meeting people where they're at and matching energy. Baby, actually, I'm gonna rise above your energy and you're just gonna see how low you actually are, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go higher. Now you gonna really see how high I really am. Cause what the fuck am I finna be beefing with bitches for? I don't do that shit. I don't fight niggas, bro. I don't. Cause what the fuck do I need to do that shit for? On some real stuff, what the fuck do I need to do that shit for? I have a whole destiny to fulfill, baby. I have a whole destiny to fulfill. You know what I'm saying? That is one of the biggest things cause people at school, because, there were so many people at school that wanted to intimidate me, who always wanted to, like, one up me. Somebody even told me, like, oh, they know where I live because I didn't pay them back or some shit like that. It's like, okay, nigga, you over here trying to be intimidating and shit, but when you really come against a nigga that's really intimidating for real, who knows not to fucking fight, because, baby, I could fight if I want to. I could argue and go tit for tat if I want to, but how is that actually contributing to my purpose? How the fuck is that helping me with my relationship with God? How is that helping me with my destiny? What the fuck do I look like arguing with bitches that don't actually care for what the fuck they're doing in their lives? I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm using nigga and bitches as general terms. There's no gender to any of this, baby, because, it's people at the end of the day, you know? Because it's like, it makes no sense for any of this stuff to even exist. What the fuck do we need to fight each other for? Baby, you have a destiny to fulfill too. You just not tapped into it yet. And that's not my issue. Just because you're not tapped into your purpose, into your destiny, does not mean I have to leave my purpose and my destiny to tit for tat with somebody else who, baby, where's the logic in that too? Where's the logic in that too? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who have beef with other people and like drama and shit truly have nothing going on. Same with gossiping and shit. I don't like gossip at all. I don't see the appeal. How the fuck are you so invested in somebody else's life when you have yours right in front of you? Like that is one of the biggest things I also never understood too. You know what I'm saying? And this is also just a natural human behavior thing that we do, is to talk about other people, but people use gossip as a way to, oh, be superior, or to, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, oh, I'm that, when really you're actually not, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird. But anyway, that's one of my things. That's another thing that I've just been trying to like figure out for this whole entire time, because it's like, baby, how are you truly thinking like this? Are you even thinking at all? Are you even thinking at all? Are you even thinking about your destiny? Are you even thinking about your purpose? You know? Like, I just never understood that. And then I also don't understand, like, people who want people to be their friends or be there, to be, like, in close proximity to them. You don't have to be my friend. Like, you don't have to be other people's friends. Like, that's just not the issue. You never have to be other people's friends to begin with, baby. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is meant to like us. I say this all the time and I'm always gonna keep saying it. Not everybody is meant to like me. Not everybody's meant to like you. I am a very potent cup of coffee. I'm not everybody's cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? I am not everybody's choice of cake. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Because there will be individuals, there will be souls that are going to be connected to who you are and love you for who you are. Other people who are not aligned with you and who are not assigned to your soul does not have to be that. A lot of times we get so attached to people so much where we don't want to let them go because we don't want to lose something that was good. But baby, if you lose something, it's not going to be a lose because you're always going to receive what's for you. What's for you will never miss you. But if you choose to go the opposite direction, then baby, you will lose what's for you because you're not choosing to go in the direction where it's at. You know? It's really that simple for real. You know? It's really that simple. And a lot of things, we overcomplicate a lot of shit that's so simple, but the truth is deep but simple. You know what I'm saying? It's deep but simple. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I did a whole rant for a whole. It's 56 minutes. I love talking so bad. But you know, this is like, it's it's so obvious. Let me move the camera real quick. I'm gonna move y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? But it's so obvious though. Because it's like you never really understand. Oh, baby. Like, it's like you can always try to understand shit too. Like, that's the thing. You can always try to understand other things. You can always try to understand everything. But if you just acting like you just like a know it all, I can never handle a know it all. Baby. I know a lot, but I don't know it all. Like Erica Badu say, a man knows something that he knows nothing at all. I can never hang with nobody that acts like they know it all, got it all figured out when they know they don't. I don't even have it all figured out, baby. This is the thing with humans too, is that we always try to be the one that got it all figured out. Baby, I think I said this on a topic on my Instagram too. Life is not meant to be figured out, it's meant to be experienced, it's meant to be lived. If you're not living your life and you're over here trying to keep up with an illusion that you think that you have it all figured out and oh you're just this perfect being and oh you got everything done and oh you're just so smart. Oh you're just so smart. Oh you're just so talented. Then baby, you're wasting your fucking time trying to prove a point that don't need to be proved. You're trying to prove a point that don't need to be proved. Cause what is it truly for? Genuinely, what is it truly for? Who are you proving yourself to? Who do you need to see? Who do you need to see that you got it all figured out? What? The powers that be? Baby, because I promise you, they don't give a fuck. The powers that be? The authorities? Baby, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They really don't. But anyway. uh, uh, baby, I'm just, you know, because there's really no use of pretending like this shit don't exist. It exists for a reason, baby. All this stuff exists for a reason. It's just, are we gonna keep grazing over it? You know what I'm saying? Are we gonna keep moving over? Are we gonna keep walking past it? Are we gonna keep acting like this shit don't matter? Are we gonna keep acting like this shit don't exist? Are we gonna keep acting like or being too timid and being too scared to talk about real shit for real? No, we're not gonna be too scared to talk about real shit for real. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we are officially an hour in. Okay? So I'm gonna end it here. Because I feel like I said a lot. Anyway, so my name is Echo Cosmos. I'm a divine. Ooh. My name is Echo Cosmos. And this is self-expansion challenge. You know. I forgot. I'm gonna put my link tree inside the bio. Okay, that's where my Instagram is. That's where my spirituality channel is. Where I do tarot readings and stuff. That is where my GoFundMe is. That is where all the shit is. Okay, where my email is. Where my threads is. So go there, check it out, see what's in there, see what you're being called to. And yeah, this is a self-expansion day 11 successful, honestly. And I'll see you all in the next one.